Hello, good afternoon. Okay, welcome. I think we will dive straight into today's lesson, which is going to be on the present perfect. Okay, the present perfect is a tense that we use in English to talk about both finished and unfinished actions. All right, now before we move on to more uses of the present perfect, I think it is best to talk about the form and how we're going to structure and make sentences in the present perfect tense. Now we form the present perfect with the verb have using the past participle of the verb, okay? Now for regular verbs, this is something that is quite easy. The past participle is the exact same as the past simple, okay? So with your ed verbs that you use in the past simple, it is going to be the exact same in the present perfect, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But for some examples, let's see, if we put this here, if we say, for example, the verb play, and the past simple would be played, and therefore in the past participle would also be played. Okay, so I played yesterday, I have played would then be the present perfect. Another example, to dance would then be danced, okay, danced, and look would then be looked, okay, I have looked into this, okay, information. The only thing that is going to possibly be tricky for you is, unfortunately, there is a bit of an extensive list of irregular verbs. I will send this over to you. I'm going to send you some verbs that you will come across and some more common verbs that you might want to use in the past perfect. But I also would say don't worry too much about it just now. It is something with time and practice will start to come naturally to you, okay? But for example, so that you understand, some irregular verbs in the past participle would be, for example, okay, so the verb to eat in the past simple, okay, yesterday would be ate, yes, so yesterday I ate an apple, okay. If we're putting that then into the past participle, it is going to be eaten, okay, so I have eaten an apple this week, okay. Another example would be to drink, the verb to drink in the past simple would be drank, okay, I drank yesterday, I drank water. And in the past participle, that would then change to drunk, okay, I have drunk water this month, etc, etc, okay. Also, the verb that we have here in the charts would be to see, which in the past simple would be saw, although in the past participle, I have seen, okay, I have seen. And as I said, there are other irregulars there to be noted, but I will send you over a list so that you can revise and practice a bit with that. So I think let's move on to the form here. So let's see. It is worth noting that whenever you are making a past perfect sentence and we are using this verb have, when you're talking about I, you, we, or they, as we can see here in every box, no matter whether it's positive, negative, question, it's always going to be have, okay? I have, you have not, I have not, you have not, etc. And when we're talking about he, she, it is always going to be has, okay? So that's the only time we're going to conjugate the verb to have is when we're talking about he, she, or it, okay? So he has, she has. So let's see here, if we're creating a positive sentence, we will take the pronouns. So for example, I have seen, okay, as we can see here, saw, seen, I have seen her. Okay, now to make it slightly easier, what we do in English is we add a little contraction with that, okay? So instead of I have seen, we'd say I've seen her, okay? You've seen her, we've seen her, etc. Okay, now if you want to then make that into a negative sentence, it is fairly simple, quite the same structure, although we add in not in between have and that past participle verb, okay? So I have not seen her, you have not seen her, etc. Now we also do like to, again, make it slightly easier, so we add in the contraction and we would say, so I haven't seen her, okay? I haven't seen her, you haven't seen her. And then moving on, again, what we do with he, as I said before, we do he has not. That would then change to he hasn't, okay? He hasn't seen her, she hasn't seen her, etc. All right. Now, if you then want to make a question in the present perfect form, what we do is we add the verb have to the very beginning, okay? So you would make that essentially the question word, okay? So have, and then again, I, you, we, they, have I seen her? Have you seen her? Have we seen her? No? We'll pop that there we go. And again, if we're then going to make that, or we're talking he, she, it, we would change that to has, okay? Has she seen her? Has he seen her? Etc. And then to give an answer to that question, we would start with yes or no, okay? So in the positive, we're going to say yes. Fairly simple, yes, I have, okay, always. Yes, you have, etc. Again, he, she, it, has, okay? Yes, he has, yes, she has, etc., etc. Going on to the negative, we would then change that to no, I have not, okay? And then again with the contractions, we'll add that in there. So to make it slightly easier, what we would say is no, I haven't, okay? No, you haven't. No, we haven't, etc. And then again, same as always, with he, she, it would be no, she has not. Make it slightly easier. No, she hasn't. Okay? No, she hasn't, etc., etc. Now moving on to the form, which I think we're running out of time, so we would look over the form just with a little bit extra time. Thank you.